Hi, this is Nancy at Top Qualifier Marketing, and we're going to take a little bit of a side road today. Instead of talking about personal development and how to reach your goals and the success that you've set for your life. And the reason we're going to do it is that, in everybody's life there comes one of those days. And yesterday was one of them. And it was one of those times where, if one thing had gone wrong, you probably would have come through it. Okay, all of your success information would have come to the forefront and seen you through the challenge. But yesterday it just seemed like everything was going. Our shop truck broke down, left our parts runner on the wrong side of town. I met with my success coach yesterday, who pretty much questioned my sanity. And I knew that I hadn't brought my network marketing businesses up to the level that they should have been at by this time. So it was kind of a depressing day. And as I left the shop, I told my brother, I said, we're not going to do a video tonight. I'm going to go home, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to get in sync with myself, and I'm going to come up with an answer. And the truth of the matter is that when I got home, I threw myself one massive, and I'm not talking just big, I mean epic pity party. And I was ready to just quit everything. And I'd like to say that I got over it very quickly, but I didn't. It stayed with me all night. I even had to go work out with my trainer this morning in kind of a depressed mood. Then I came home and I got in the shower, and I don't know what it is about ideas and showers, but they seem to go together for me. And I think it's because the idea will come to you and you want to jump out of the shower. You want to write it down so that you remember this. It's one of these handed down from the mountaintop deals. And you can't get out of the shower because you've got soap in your eyes and soap in your hair, and you're stuck. So you have to listen to what's going on. And I don't know whether most of you have ever heard the saying that nature abhors a vacuum. And I've never really tested it, I've never had the guts to throw all my furniture away and see if the universe brought me new furniture. But it finally dawned on me that you have to become a vacuum yourself. And I think that's a problem for those of us that are a little bit older. Okay? I've always been a proponent, and I've always pushed to get older people into network marketing because I think it's just such a great place. You can work part-time, enjoy your retirement, you've got money to spare, and it's fantastic. But I think that the one thing, and I can't speak for you guys, but I know with me, I sit there and I listen to so many of the people in network marketing, and seriously, man, they're young enough to be my kids. A couple of them are young enough to be my grandchildren. And I sit there and I go, you know what? I've got more life experience than these guys do. They talk about dropping out of school. I've got a master's degree in business. But you know what I figured out? Was they knew what they were talking about. They had to have been the ones that knew what they were talking about. They're earning in a week or a month what I'm earning in a year in this business. And so maybe it was time to quit saying that I was so much better than they were because of the fact that I've owned a business for 15 years and I have this master's degree and I've so much older than they are. And maybe it was time to really start listening to them and start following the leaders. And so that's kind of what I started doing today. And I got to tell you, one of the reasons that I did this was that I have a vision for my network marketing companies. And it's a vision that allows me to reach out to people and give them the helping hand up that I never got. It's a vision of being able to take the lessons that I've learned in life through all of the bad decisions that I've made and allow them to use that information so that they don't have to make the same mistakes. It's to leave this world a better place than it was when I came into it. And on top of that, when my mother was dying last year, I promised her I would take care of the family. And it dawned on me this morning that failure wasn't an option anymore. Maybe it had been in the past, but this time it wasn't. And so I had to make some changes. I am in the process of making those changes, and in the next 90 days, we're going to follow those changes as they take place and see where they end up. So, I'm going to allow you guys to hold me accountable. All right? And I'll see you tomorrow and give you some more information as to where we're going in this next 90 days. Thanks a lot.